And now it's time for the meme of the week. Is for a lot. Depends on the context. Dollars? No. Girlfriends who survived their entire lifespan with me? Yes. Today we are talking about the biggest subject in D&D. The most important subject. Giants. Get it? Because they're the biggest subject, because they're really big in real life. I probably should make an apology video for that one pun. First off, in the beginning, the Giants pretty much ruled the world. They all came from the Big Daddy Anam, the all-father of all giants. They had to share their power with the dragons. At first, they had a pretty chill relationship until one dragon, according to legend at least, did some shenanigans, and then they were both in a full-out war with each other. After this war, the dragons nor the giants really won. They both are just beaten up a lot. Anam ended up disowning his children due to their failure. Luckily, all the giants had their own gods. Now with the history lesson out of the way, the first thing we need to know about giants is that they have something called the ordering. This is pretty much a hierarchy. First off, it exclaims that a hierarchy among the giant species. Hill giants the worst, followed up by stone giants, followed up by frost giants, followed up by fire giants, followed up by cloud giants, and finally storm giants. All the giants have a different way in their personal ordering to decide who's the best. This mainly depends on the main part of their culture. First off, we have hill giants. These guys, they just eat. They do nothing but eat. They're big, dumb guys who eat. There's a reason why they're at the very bottom. Hill giants' ordering is the ordering gluttony. Whoever eats the most and is the fattest is the very best. The only redeeming quality they have is their brute strength. They're ogres, but bigger and don't have those weird ears. Another thing about hill giants is they don't really understand what's not edible. They just eat mud, rocks, food, people, anything. Hill giants also don't have an understanding of what makes them sick. So sometimes they get sick and the priest will shove them away and make them into a mouth of Galator, which is their god. They pretty much become an insane eating rage machine. Then we have stone giants. They are artisans who can make pretty decent art, and they prefer to keep to themselves. They also have a tendency to live underground. These guys are normally rather xenophobic, not trusting anyone outside of their society. In the stone giant hierarchy, the ordering is of artistry, which means whoever can make the best carving. Stone giants live underground because they think that since the surface world is constantly changing and almost never stops changing, they believe it's a dreamscape, almost not real. What happens when a stone giant sleeps on the surface world is they become a dreamwalker. A dreamwalker is a insane version of a stone giant who can petrify things by touching them, and they normally add these to their body. Yeah, these guys are horrifying opponents. Then we have frost giants. These are pretty much Vikings, but big. Have the ordering of strength. Whoever has the biggest muscles is in charge. It doesn't matter how smart you are, doesn't matter how fast you are, doesn't matter how clever you are, doesn't matter how much you eat, just the strongest is the best. No doubt about that. But what if you're really scrawny and you're a frost giant? That's bad. So what are your other options? Well, there is one. That one other option is Vaprak, god of the trolls. Pretty much you make a deal with him, he sends you a troll and you have to eat it. Frost giant is then an everlasting one. They get regenerative powers and become much stronger than your normal frost giant. They must continuously pay homage to Vaprak or they'll get deformities and they'll end up becoming an outcast. Then we have fire giants. These are arrogant and powerful slavers. They're also pretty much dwarfs on steroids. They like to use hellhounds. Fire giants' ordering is based on blacksmithing. Whoever can make the best weapons, best armor is on top. They're also known for being very good tacticians. I feel like these guys get along with hobgoblins really well. If you're a fire giant with a lot of brawn but not much brain, you'll either end up as a slave or you'll end up as a dreadnought. These guys have two shields with fire in that are on fire, and they get to ram into stuff. Cloud giants are known for three things. One, being good and evil. Two, having contests where they normally cheat in, but you're not technically cheating if you don't get caught. And three, they are known for taxing people and living in clouds. When I say contest, I mean more of a bet on, like, will that princess marry the prince, and then the cloud giant would cheat by causing some sort of affair to arise. Cloud Giants' ordering is based on wealth. Whoever has the most bling, or wealth that can be seen, is at the top of the ordering. Cloud Giants are also the most magical giants. Some Cloud Giants like to take the trickery and the magic part up a notch. They become Smiling Ones. They honor Minor, their god, the god of Cloud Giants, and they are excellent tricksters compared to other giants. They also have bard magic. Oh, and they can shapeshift and wear a mask for symbolic reasons. Finally, we have the super awesome Storm Giants. These guys can read omens, which they believe are sent by the gods. They also are isolationists, living either in cloud tops or in oceans. They normally don't give omens to people, but if people find them, they'll be reasonable. Storm Giants are normally known for being very grim, but they aren't that grim unless they're by themselves. When they're with other Storm Giants, they normally party. Now, when Storm Giants get near the end of their life, there is a potential way that they can expand it. They can become a Quasinet, something I cannot pronounce. They pretty much become a living storm that they occasionally manifest in their giant form. They can summon weapons made of lightning, and they are probably the most threatening giant of all them all. That's supposed to be a very basic guide to giants and the special types of giants and Volo's guide to monsters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and bye.